Hello family, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy E from Retire and Roam. Guys, I know I haven't made videos in a couple of days, right? It's been 5 days since I made the last video. Even though we had a live 3 days ago, so I guess I'm on point because I said I'm gonna try to do a video at least every 3 days. What am I doing right now? I need to go back. Right? I'm gonna try to make a video every 3 days, right? And so the last video we did was about 3 days ago on the live, so that's okay. I'm all right. All right, guys. So what would you do? What could you do with an extra $30,000 a month, right? So let me open this up. This is the title today. What can you do with an extra $30K a month? Now, of course, that's not me. I was trying to make it black, make it me. That's my suit. That's me dressed up in my suit. The only thing is the top part is different, right? They just put a different face in there. But this is pretty cool, right? What can you do with an extra $30K a month? So on a Dividend Passport Bro, for you guys who have not subscribed to that channel, that's my financial channel where I'm literally building generational wealth, right? So for the past 4 months, I've been building a 30K portfolio. Of course, right now, that 30K portfolio has already been built, completed, done. So the next goal for 2025 will be to double that income from 30K a month to 60K a month. Now, all of this is done with dividend investing, right? With some of these same positions underneath here, SCHD, right? QDTE, Coning, right? And then some of these things are right because, of course, AI generation, it did its best. And I can't edit everything, so of course it's just for aesthetic purposes. So guys, what can you do with an extra 30 grand a month? Right? So for the next 12 months, right, I got estimated $34,000 a month coming in. This month is 33 grand, so I'm not even counting this month. But for the next 12 months, it's 34,000, right? And to build my portfolio up to another 30 grand a month, I only need to add $26,000 to my portfolio. Now I know you guys like, Eddie, what the hell is this dude talking about? What he's talking about? You gotta just add a little bit of this, a little bit of that, right? To get to this amount. What is he talking about? Of course, you know, for a while, it's like, I'm not gonna show my tracker on this thing, but of course, this is YouTube. We're building this channel, and this is how I motivate you guys, right? Put it over there. And as you can see right now, I have an income for the year, 12 months estimated income, right? Average monthly income, $32,000 a month, right? That's average. Now, some month is more and some month is less, but the average income is $32,000 a month, right? That's more money than I need, right? I don't even need a third of that to survive. Right now I do because I have a lot of bills that I'm paying off, stuff like that. But once I decide on my final date in the United States and move out of the US, for one, my mortgage will be gone because either I'm going to rent the house out or I'm going to sell it. And that money that was coming out of my pocket to pay my mortgage will be no more, right? I don't have to pay mortgage no more, right? But all of this started almost 5 years ago. So February 20th will make it 5 years since I started investing in dividend. Now, this portfolio is just my regular brokerage portfolio. This is not my Roth. This don't have any 401k, none of the retirement. This is not my growth portfolio. All of these 4 portfolios in here, these are just dividend portfolio, right? That I can retire today and live off this money. Now, less than 6 months ago, I had $27,000 in dividend coming in a year. To where now, right, I have $30-something thousand a month coming in dividends, right? So this month is $33,000. The month is almost over, right? Estimated total, I've collected over $26,000 already in dividend from my investments. 26,000 plus from my investment. So I just got to make another what, $7,000, right? And that would be it. Then I would accomplish that $33,000 a month in dividend. And then we'll go to the next month. Of course, this is all estimated, right? Based on what I was paid last month, based on what I got paid this month, right? It's calculated and it's estimated for the next month dividend. So that how this thing calculate the dividend for the month as it comes. Okay. So guys, what would you do if you had that money? Will you retire? Will you retire abroad? Will you retire to Thailand, Dominican Republic, Panama, Costa Rica? You know, what would you do? Now, before all of this income been coming in, my plan was to retire, go live in Colombia, NDR, and maybe go back and forth to Panama for a change of scenery, right? But with this kind of money coming in, of course, I can retire anywhere. I can retire, say, in the U.S., 3 months out the year, travel to the rest of the places that I usually go to, even travel to new places that I haven't been to in a while, right? And places I haven't been to in a while. So that is a game changer. Well, I don't have to depend on a job because this is self-made, guys. Self-made. Okay, working 2-3 jobs to put money into my portfolio, right? And then using other people's money to grow my portfolio where I'm using margins and all that other thing to grow my portfolio to where I'm at now, right? 30-something K a month. My smallest portfolio, right, is generating almost $8,000 a month. And it have about 100K in there, a little bit over 100K. And then I'm using maybe another 50, 60K of margins. Half of that's mine, half of that is other people's money, right? The bank money, the brokerage money that I invest. I pay some of that money back to the brokerage. For the money they loan to me, I pay them back, and then I keep the rest. I can reinvest it. I can let it sit there and grow and then pay down my margins to where I have 0 margins, right? Now the goal is to pay down my margins in my lowest portfolio, which is this portfolio, right? And it generates $8,000 a month. And for the next 12 months, $8,000 a month. Now, the goal for all of my portfolio is to grow them another $20,000+ a month in the next 12 months. So each month, I only have to increase my portfolio by $2,000 a month to meet that goal. I don't think it's not a big goal to get to $60,000 a month in dividend. Now, once I hit that $60,000 goal, right, then of course it's a game changer because I get to invest in other things. I get to take my money and take other people's money and get richer. Now, guys, this is not to brag. This is hard work. I bust my butt spent a lot of money to get here. Now, this portfolio is my daughter's university tuition portfolio, right? I opened this portfolio, I was like, before I take $24,000 every year to pay for her tuition for the next 4 years, right? The next 4 years, if she doesn't flunk some classes. If she go to summer school, it can be 3 years, which I'm pushing her to go to summer school. Guess what? Because the sooner she finish with tuition, the sooner this portfolio become my portfolio, and I can do what I want to do with it. I can even give her $1,000 a month after she's finished school, just to keep her happy, whatever. You know, daddy do what daddy do. But this portfolio right here is a game changer, right? So this portfolio generate $8,000 a month. This portfolio is have about $200,000 in it. It generates 11.5 this month, next month 11.6, the following month 12. It goes up and down, right? But we're gonna get this up. We're gonna get this portfolio up. And then this portfolio, which is my biggest portfolio, I have over 155 positions in this portfolio. And when I started this portfolio, it was just to get me to $24,000 a year. That was it, because that's all I knew I needed to live in Colombia comfortably and be able to travel back and forth to DR and not worry about money ever again in my life. And now, from one thing, $24,000 a month, this portfolio is generating $13,000 a month. Right? So, guys, I know you're like, Edwin, okay, you just showing out, you're making money, yeah, so what? Boo-hoo. I know a lot of brothers who want to retire early, who are like, oh man, I can't wait, I just want to move abroad and live abroad and do this and do that and do this and do that. But here is your opportunity to learn how to do this. Instead of saying, oh, who cares, you're making a lot of money, so what? Put down your pride, right? And learn how to do this. People are getting rich off of this stuff. I'm making 30 grand. I know people who are making over $100,000 a month using similar strategy, investing in dividend, high yield dividend. And they're making a lot of money just 1 month, $1 million plus in a year time. And guess what? No matter how much, once you start making over $300,000-$400,000, whatever the case may be, you're paying taxes 37%. So even if you make $10 million a year, you're paying 37%. It's not extra taxes, right? And when you have a business, if you have a lot of money, you make a lot of money, of course you get to put things into those businesses that you don't have to worry about, right? So guys, remember, subscribe to the Dividend Passable Bro. It's my other channel, right? That's why I talk about this stuff every day. This is my catch-all channel. This is my travel channel. I talk about retirement, my goals for retirement, all this other stuff. But today, being that we're getting close to the end of the year, I might make another video before the end of the year. You know, I got a couple of lives. Maybe we're going to do a live today, maybe another live sometime this week. Of course, I don't do live on myself yet. I do live with my other colleagues and stuff. I do that live and I join that live and post it on my channel. As I grow the channel to 1,000 subscribers, right? Guys, subscribe to the channel. Like, share the content. Nobody, like I say all the time on the channel, nobody going to do it for you. I'm just like you. Right? Even though I'm African. I was born in Africa. Came to the U.S. when I was a teenager. Right? One mom. Daddy passed away when I was 8. My mom raised 12 kids. Right? So what's your excuse? People are like, oh, well, you got the silver spoon in your mouth, blah, blah, blah. No. None of that. We had to run away from a civil war, so we left everything behind we own. I left my house with a backpack, 1 pair of pants, some underwear, socks, and what I had on, t-shirts, toothbrush, toothpaste. That was it. To where now, I'm almost a millionaire. Yeah, I'm 51 years old, soon to be 52. But of course, most millionaires get that money to that point at 50, 45, 50, 60. And this is not, I'm not a rapper. You know, I didn't make this money from YouTube. I make this money from hard work, focus, dedication. Because see, I had to earn the money to reinvest the money. I had to go to the job, work for somebody else, earn the income to reinvest the income. So you have to set goals. Your first year goal, your mid-year goal, and your 5th year goal, right? Mid-year, so that's five years. First year, what the goal is. The 3rd year, I do it like this, so I don't look like I'm giving you the finger. The two and a half years goal, and then the 5th year goal, right? So you got 5 years. Set a goal and work towards it. Don't be like, oh, it's so difficult, I can't do it. Guys, go to the channel, watch the videos. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. And we're going to get that together, right? To where 30K won't be nothing. Because you have a goal. If you need $5 grand to live abroad, okay, you can get there within a year. I'm telling you guys, you can get there within a year. But you got to work hard. You got to work hard. You need money. So if you're working a job and you only got $100 to invest, you're not going to get there in a year. $100 to invest in a month, you're not going to get there in a year, right? Because if you want to generate $3 to $5 grand a month, you need at least $50,000-$60,000 into your portfolio, right? And if you can get 30 grand into your portfolio, you can use margins to give you the rest. And with margins, you're using other people's money to build your portfolio. Of course, it's risky because if your portfolio go down, they're going to sell whatever you owe them after a certain amount of time if you don't put that money in there to get that money back. So you got to remember this, it's important. And once you put $1,000 in, most portfolio companies, brokerage will say you if you want to enable margins. Enable margin at $1,000, you get $1,000. You already want to invest maybe 600, and that's it. So guys, look at this and say, what can I do to change my future, right? Now, starting annual income for 2024. 2024 is almost over, right? Make myself a little smaller here. So, by 2033, which is 10 years, I should be generating $4 million a year, right? Your boy should be about, what, 62 years old by that time? What I'm going to do with that much money? Huh? What am I going to do with that much money? $4 million a year. That's a lot of money. Of course, by that point, the value of my portfolio will be 16 million. Now, I think the calculation is off because right now my yield is 80%. That means almost 100% of what I have invested in my portfolio. My portfolio right now is about 600,000, something like that, and I'm generating almost $400,000 a year. Next year, my yield is supposed to drop almost half, right? To 44%. That is not going to happen, right? So, if the yield, even my yield stays 70%, it's only going down maybe 10%, right? That means it's 10% of the growth that I'm getting from the portfolio for its income to 40-some%. So I believe next year I should have a liquid $1 million of value in my portfolio, liquid, right? But if you come buy my real estate in my portfolio next year, January, February, I should be a millionaire by that time. If I don't buy anything else, if I go buy another car and I have a car payment, of course, then that will bring me down back below $1 million. So when I have multiple millions, which is 2026, when your boy will be a multi-millionaire, I think I can do it before 2026. But based on the calculation, we're going to go with this calculation. I can be a multi-millionaire. Now, of course, I got a property in Colombia. I'm planning to get another property in Colombia, and then get another property in the DR, and that should be it, right? And that should be it. The rest of the time, I'm just focusing on building my generational wealth for me and my girls, right? And teaching them how to do this, because that's what I'm doing this, right? Because once I'm gone, of course, generational wealth to me is there forever. They can live off of that. The children, to where it's going to be structured to where nobody can come in. One person can ruin it. And they don't get some idiot that they're going to marry, be like, oh, we need to get millions of your daddy's money and go invest in some business. For what? If you want to be busy, go travel the world, spend money that way, live off of the money you got for the rest of your life, because somebody already did it for you. Maybe you learn how to do it, yes, you can build more, right? The way they take 20, 30 million of daddy's money, and they can take that 30, turn into 100 million. But guys, this is not about me. This is about you guys. About getting here. Is 30K enough for you a month? Now, 2 days ago, well, today's Sunday, so 4 days ago, Wednesday and Thursday, my portfolio was down $60,000 in 2 days. Now, I was going crazy. I was upset. Reason being, I was upset because I've been on this buying spree towards the end of the year, right? So next year I can go more slower as I grow the portfolio to 60K. And when this chaotic 2 days happened, I didn't have money in the portfolio to buy anything. And that just made it so hard. I was so freaking upset that I vowed to never let that happen again. Because if I had 100 grand or something, even 40,000 to invest, that 40,000 would have turned to 60, 100 grand. Because I would have gotten that 20% back, and that 40,000 would have given me another 40. That's 100,000 right there. That 40,000 would have given me 60,000. But guys, learn from me. Learn from my mistakes. Okay? Now, this is retirement channel. We're going to retire. We're going to roam. We're going to spend money. We're going to have fun. But before we have fun, I can have fun now because I'm there. But how are you going to do it? Are you going to depend on your job to do it? What happens if you don't have a job? You know, if you work for the government, Elon Musk about to cut people back, cut jobs. Okay? They're deporting people, so there gonna be more jobs. But not the kind of job you want to do. They're gonna be more physical jobs, hard labor jobs that we don't do. I love to cut my grass. Right? I cut my neighbor's grass for free. If he'll let me. Because I love to do it. That's when I relax, I tune everything off, and all I see is beautiful grass. It smells good. And that's one thing I'm gonna miss when I move out of this country. It's cutting my grass. Believe it or not. Because that's my relaxation period. In Colombia, my apartment is a high rise. I'm on the 9th floor. Okay? In Barranquilla, the apartment I'm trying to buy is on like the 12th floor. There's no grass for me to cut. They got people that are paid to do that stuff. So I have to find something else to do to accompany that. I love the gym. I love cycling. So those things gonna keep me young and keep me motivated. I got a 22-month-old baby girl. We're having a birthday for her next month before we go back to Colombia. So guys, you gotta invest in your future. Now, if you asked me 6 months ago, do I see myself making this kind of money? I'll tell you no, because I didn't see it. But because of my daughter going back to the university, and for her to get student loan, I don't know what happened. What happened? She can't get the freaking student loan. So now daddy got to step up. Daddy got to beat daddy. Right? Because I thought I had time to build the portfolio. I'm like, yeah, get a student loan. Don't worry about it. I will pay your tuition when you got to school. I'm gonna pay the $100,000+ that you're accumulating every year for tuition. But no, that didn't work out that way. So I had to cough up 12 grand on my credit card last month. I mean, when she went back to school. But at my portfolio right now, it's almost generating that a month. And before we know it, we're gonna be generating 20 grand a month. If I get 20 grand a month from each portfolio, then that's even better. That would be right where we need to be. Right? 20 grand a month, that's 60 grand. Right? Is my math mathing? Yo, that's what we need to be. So, I mean, first we gotta get a 10, and then 20, little by little by little by little. That's how we gotta do it. Okay, y'all? So I love you guys. I'm not gonna make this video too long because I got other things to do. But I've been talking to some people, and I'm gonna stop doing some lives on this channel with guys, one-on-one. People who plan to retire and talk about their goals and how they plan to do it and stuff like that. Of course, we can talk about love, dating outside the U.S., and all of those good things on this channel. So this channel don't have a bottleneck. It's not just a financial channel. I mean, financial videos too, yeah. So it's good for the channel because the income is good. When we start making money, it's good. But other than that, it's a good content we're going to be putting on this channel. If you want 100% financial detail, check out my other channel. Okay, y'all? Check out the other channel. Let me get it up open. Come on, load it, load it, load it, load it. I'm waiting for the interweb to web the weeb, to weave the web. And there we go there. And my other channel, we are about to hit 2,000 subscribers within less than 6 months. Okay, guys? 2,000 subscribers within less than 6 months. If that's not magic, I don't know what it is. Okay, we got, what is that? What is that? Okay, if that's not magic, I don't know what it is. All right, guys. So this is my other channel. You can be hearing about the dividend possible, bro. Dividend possible, bro. This is my other channel, right? I want to talk about making money on this channel. Nothing else. I want to talk about making money on this channel. Okay, guys? We are about to hit 2,000 subscribers. So if you want to subscribe to this channel, also subscribe to the channel. If you need to get more insight on how to make money, I talk about it here on this channel. Okay, guys? Now back here, I just give you guys teaser. Make you mad, like, ugh. But if you want to learn, then get to the other channel, subscribe, and get the details. But from now, we're going to shut it down because I love you guys, right? And we're going to do it again. Invest in your future. Don't let nobody hold you back. Because the same people that are laughing at you today could be the same people begging you tomorrow. Okay, guys? Gotta remember, what you are not changing, you are choosing.